What if I tell you that someone like Nyensome Wike, Tinubu, and all these our politicians, that they know the truth about Nigeria more than you? How will you feel? The truth is this. These people knows everything about Nigeria. They know that Nigeria is not working. They know the reason for all this agitation. They know that Nigeria is supposed to return to regional government or separate. They know all these things. Now the question is, why are they not talking about these things? And why are they not standing on the regionalism and the solution of Nigeria? The reason is this. They have their own benefit that they are benefiting from this contraption or this business they call Nigeria. Because as far as I'm concerned, Nigeria is a business to the detriment of the poor, and the profit is for the rich that call themselves so-called politicians. Now, how many of you remember when Wike was interviewed about Biafra agitation, and he said that he support IPOB agitation, that he support Biafra agitation?
Just have about 2 minutes, yes. And quickly, I'd like to ask you 2 questions. First and foremost, are the reactions that you're getting on the issue of IPOB and your stance on IPOB, are they threats to you?
Yeah. Why would they be a threat to me? Let me tell you, it is because of the division in this country today. We have never had this kind of country being divided this way. And that's why I see all this kind of agitation. You know, what pains me is people take politics to think that, oh, I want to use opportunity to fight this person. I want to ask everybody. And the day I will play it, Nigerians will be shocked. That there came a time, IPOB was singing praises about Wike. This Nnamdi Kanu or whoever were singing praises about Wike. Wike is our son. Is this. While I said, look, federal government, there's nothing wrong in people agitating. All is important, listen to the agitations. What are they talking about? Sit down with them, talk with them. Right? There's nothing wrong about that. I support the agitation. I support the injustice against the Southeast. Whether anybody likes it or not, I do. We should sit down on the table and discuss it. Not only that. Now, all these people who are shouting now, they support IPOB. Ask me, any of the aspirants, with all due respect today, let them come and tell me who came out to say, IPOB, I'm with you. IPOB, what you're doing is right. IPOB, wherever you go, I am. And people now, you see, that's what I don't like in Nigerian politics. Everybody, because we're in an election, you want to take advantage. I read what they were saying that Wike said, I don't need IPOB. I don't need Southeast. After all, I'm with the North, I'm with the Southwest, I'm with the Niger Delta. I will win an election. Who is the Southeast? You know, you read some of this, you just laugh. The point I'm making, right. Whether anybody likes it or not, there is injustice in the country. That division in the country, you need to sit down to.
Anyway, what Wike said in this video is absolutely true, that IPOB, that the agitation is based on things that are not working in Nigeria. The agitation is based on the reality of the suffering of the masses. You know, it's not everyone that can stay, you know, you will be matching their head. It's not everyone that can stay, they are dying and they will keep quiet. People of different culture react differently to things that are not working. And this set of people, they don't want anything at all to continue against them. And they have said no, that this is what they want. And come rain, come sun, one day they are going to get it, because there is nothing more powerful than people who agree to do one thing in unity. There is nothing more powerful than them. It is more powerful than weapons of war. Biafra agitation is more powerful than atomic bomb. Biafra agitation is more powerful than AK-47. Biafra agitation is more powerful than all these things you can see. Forget about what we hear on Nigerian news media and so on and so forth. See, you can win an idea whose time has come. Because a lot of people are thinking that people who are agitating for Biafra are hungry. They are just agitating so that people will know them. They have roots. When you listen to so many of them, they have the reason why they started agitating. Because if you have traveled, if you really know what governance is, I don't think you will be in Nigeria and fold your hand when nothing is working. Absolutely nothing. Go to Israel and kidnap 7 people. Your country will be burned down. If you're a criminal, your territory will be striked. But every day, even today, so many people have been kidnapped. Where is it in the news? Nobody. So, you see why I'm saying this? I'm a kind of person that, right from my childhood, I love politics. So, that ushered me into knowing what has been going on right from the year 2000 till now. I've been following Nigerian politics. So, I understand everything, how people supported Obasanjo, people supported Yaradua together in the year 2007. Then in the 2011, people supported Jonathan. In 2015, a lot of people from the East also supported Jonathan. In 2019, they supported, what is it called? Atiku. Immediately, they come to support P2B. Everybody say, hey, they're supporting Obi because Obi is an Igbo man. You are going to tell me that this country is going to work? How is it going to work? How? It can't work. It can't work like this. So, you know the reason why, the importance of this video, why I want you to help me share this video. All these Nigerian politicians, they really know the truth more than you. That is why they won't allow their children to go to school here. They won't allow their parents to, their parents, not even their children, to take medical care in that hospital that they are commissioners, they are ministers, they are governor of a state. Governor's child cannot go to the hospital you are going. They know it's not working. Wike's children can never go to the hospital he built. Wike's children can never go to the school he built. Wike's children can never go to anything that Wike built. They did it for you, you poor people. You poor folks that will still go and defend them. You poor people that will still follow them to shout him in no come. You poor people that is dying of cholera. You poor people that is dying of poverty. You will still go and follow them. But everything they are doing is for you, the poor. They did it for the poor. If they build school that their children can't go, it is an indication that that school is not working. If they build school that their families can attend, meaning that school is not for you. It is time for us to hold these people on their truth, because they know the truth. Because of the money they are benefiting from politics, that is why they are doing all sort of things. See, how to know people that are deceiving you. Before the election, you saw when Wike was saying, APC is worse than cancer. I can't do this. I can't work with APC. I can't. They talk differently because all they want is your money. It's your money. And Nigerians can't realize what is going on. That is the most painful thing. If I'm making videos like this, if I'm trying to tell people, look at what is going on, do this, be careful about this, be careful about that, people will think that, oh, you are saying it because of this, because of that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm just minding because I really know the implication of all these things. If not Biafra agitation, Odudu agitation, Niger Delta militant agitation, where do you think that Nigeria will be today? People who are agitating are your second goals. I'm telling you this, either you believe me or not. If people are not agitating, see, you don't have words of your own. If you speak, they will use talk to shut you down. What are you going to talk about? So this is the main situation that is going on. And I think it is time for us to call a spade before everything will be against us. I know that everything is almost against us, but time will come. If you don't speak now, you won't be able to speak again.
One major priority area in the Southeast, which I think will cool off a great deal of nerves, is for us to bring out Kanu, that gentleman. Pull him out. Stop this incarceration. I know some of his pronouncements or maybe lines of actions and so on were offensive to the Nigerian state, and there was a need maybe to take certain actions. But you see, Nigeria itself is a family. That's my picture of Nigeria. When parts of the family feel offended, as a father, as parents, you sit the gentleman down, you sit the child down, and try to find out what are the problems. How do I help you? You don't like the Christmas shoe we bought for you? Okay, we'll get you a new one. Would that solve the problem? You don't like this meal? Can we fix another meal for you? Can we start talking with Kanu? Can we start talking with IPOB? Can we start talking with other groups? I think a conversation with some of these teams would go a long way in addressing the problem. We mustn't at all times apply the stick. Bring in some carrot at times. And let's see a carrot and stick diplomacy at play. Okay? We can do that. And I think if we do that, the Southeast, the situation in the Southeast will be highly doused, frankly speaking. All right? Further incarceration only make him more and more relevant, only heightened the heroship over him. He is a hero now, whether we want to accept it or not. And we made him the hero.
Right.
We have made him a hero in the Southeast. If he comes out now, he's wise. He can contest for governorship in any of the states. Nobody will be asking whether he's from that state in the Southeast.
To please consider the insecurity in the entire Southeast and see as a result of the insecurities as a result of the prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu and see a way of releasing him so as to restore peace in the entire Southeast. That is the amendment I want to add. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, dear colleagues.
I think what the intention of Honorable Ginger was to find an amicable way of resolving the issue with regards to Nnamdi Kanu, and maybe urge, I think it should be amended to read, urge Mr. President to use any other diplomatic or political approach, granted that this is before the court, to find a lasting solution on this issue, because some of us who are from Southeast, we know where the shoe is pinching us, and we know what you can take out of it, and there will be a healthy security situation in the Southeast. So I urge that the amendment will be to urge Mr. President to use political intervention, diplomatic intervention, asking for his mercy to release Nnamdi Kanu, to enable that zone to find a lasting peace. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity.
Longer Nnamdi Kanu remain in prison, the more the cause he is fighting for is being flourished by his own detention. Tinubu is a president that came from the trenches. He is one of those who fought for democracy and freedom. And I believe, if not for the fact that he went to exile, he could have ended up in prison with us in the 90s. Then someone of his own stature cannot be lectured about democracy or human rights, because we are all in the trenches fighting. So my expectation is that the problem cannot be solved by keeping the leader of the struggle perpetually in prison. You don't solve the problem. You can only solve the problem if you discuss the problem.
I put the question to the governor during our media chat. I said, can you say with finality that the sit-at-home syndrome has been defeated? The governor initially didn't answer the question, and I put it back to him. I said, I asked you a definitive question, sir. Can you say with finality that the sit-at-home syndrome has been defeated, especially in the hinterland? Again, he tried to show me that, yes, progress has been made. Didn't you see people moving around? So I was worried because the Biafra Day celebration is a day like no other. But where a group that has been proscribed is telling people to go on holiday, the question you ask is, where did it derive that legitimacy from?
Yeah.
To tell people, no, today don't go out. We are celebrating, we are remembering our fallen heroes and all that. To make matters worse in this matter, Simon Ekpa, on his part, said the sit-at-home is not going to be for one day, that it will be from the 29th to the 31st of May. Now you can imagine keeping people in their homes, telling people not to go out for all those days.